Hi everyone, it's Becky here. So today in this video, I'm going to give you a sketchbook tour of one of my sketchbooks. So I started this sketchbook in November 2019 and I finished it around February 19th in 2020, right before the start of the pandemic. So it's a pretty memorable time in my life. It's a period when I was in Montreal and finishing my first year of master's studies in art education. Okay, so this is a Strathmore Mix Media Sketchbook and it's hardbound. It's a very sturdy and heavy sketchbook. I think it's about 60 pages. And usually for the title page, I like to sketch my art materials. And for this one, I also sketched the view outside my window in Montreal. So I sketched these using pen and watercolors. And for the view outside, I used a graphite pencil to do the line work because it was really loose and misty. For this sketchbook, I used more than one art material to sketch. I use a brush pen, especially for this one. It's really bold and dark for the line works. This is the view outside my classroom window in Montreal. Another sketch done was graphite pencil and then watercolors, very loose, of the people studying in the hallway at the university. As always, I like to sketch my food and drinks. Sketching at Starbucks near the University of Montreal. And around the end of November 27th, it was the last day of one of my classes, and I sketched my classmates while they were talking. I'm a professor. More last classes, sketches of classmates. Food items. As you can see, this Strathmore Mix Media paper can take watercolor pretty well. I was able to do blending quite easily. And then on the airplane back home to Vancouver for the winter break. December the 7th, I was at home sketching a pot of flowers on the kitchen table. Sketching at home in Vancouver during the winter break. I always love sketching pineapples. More stuff around the home. The view outside the west window. And I went to Vancouver Art Gallery for a Cindy Sherman show. And I sketched outside in the cold winter weather. I think that was one of the last times I was able to do some urban sketching before the start of the pandemic. And I always enjoy urban sketching. More sketches at home. Fruits like Kieran Reed, food items, and my mom making spring rolls. Pretty dark, gray, rainy days in Vancouver during the winter. More domestic sketches. Sketching in the kitchen again. Again, like sketching, including the view outside the window and a really large foreground of the table and all the food items. The view outside my window. And then going to Granville Island with my friend and sketched super quickly in the cold weather on December 23rd. Very loose. I think I was doing that really quickly. And then it was the last day of 2019. The nighttime view outside my window. And then with like transition from home. This is home, and this one is home in Vancouver, and this one is home in Montreal. So these two pages are pretty really nice transition from Vancouver to Montreal. My home kitchen in Vancouver, and this is the view outside my balcony in downtown Montreal. A lot of memories. So I think these visuals are more than just they are. So these foods are more than just visually what they are. So these are like apples, broccoli, or whatever. And to me, they're really personal. One imagery can actually make me to remember more than what I sketched, what happened during those days, and my feelings, the weather, and all this stuff. And I was really ambitious, and I spent quite a bit of time sketching this view outside one of the hallway windows at the university. I think I spent about 2 hours on it. 1 hour I did the line work, and the other hour I did the watercolors. I think I spent about, I used 2 days to finish this sketch. 1 day for the line work, and the other day for painting the watercolors. I was pretty busy back then as a graduate student. I didn't really have a lot of time to do large sketches like that. Most of the time I was able to sketch my meals and the view outside my windows. And again, I like to sketch from the same window over and over again. So these are both, this one and this one were both the view outside my balcony window in downtown Montreal. On different days, different moods, different personal feelings. And then taking a bus to the local library, the Westmount Library in Montreal, and I sketched the really nice interior while sitting on a bench. Sketching at a Starbucks in Montreal, my coffee, my blueberry scone, and the people, life before the pandemic. I just miss those days. And visiting my friend's place in Simicho in Montreal, and I sketched the view outside her kitchen window with a cup of tea. It was the winter time in Montreal on January the 24th, 2020. Some more food sketches from my grocery shopping. Some more of my new stuffies, and having coffee and pizza lunch with my friends in a cafe on February the 1st, 2020. And then having lunch at one of the restaurants in St. Henry in Montreal. I ordered chili and cornbread and tea latte. It was really good food. And visiting a cafe with my friend, Cafe Castel, somewhere in downtown Montreal. We had coffee and then also ordered a croissant. On the same day, I was sketching with my friend in the mall. Monday, February the 10th. We had a huge snowfall in Montreal, and so before class, I took about 1 hour to sketch this view in the cafe downstairs of the university with my tea latte and a snack. Huge piles of snow on the street. Having lunch with my friend at Cora, breakfast. February the 13th, it's getting closer to the start of the pandemic. And I was still really chill and didn't know what's going to happen next month. The virus was going to take over the world and change everything. I was so glad that I was able to hang out with friends. Another urban sketch, really easy urban sketch on February the 15th. Outside the window of a McDonald's in somewhere in Montreal. And then again, this one was the water fountain at a mall in downtown Montreal. With my friend, I've spent quite a bit of time sketching this. It's quite challenging to sketch the spring water. And that's it. The end of the sketchbook. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please click like and leave me a comment below of what you think about my sketchbook. And if you have any comments, please feel free to put it in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for weekly updates. And I will see you next time, very soon.